Before you look at Analeigh Tipton's photos, make sure you are all alone because these pictures might surprise you. Yes, you heard that right. Analeigh Tipton has a side that many people do not know about, and you are about to see it. But wait, who exactly is Analeigh Tipton? And why are these photos such a big deal? Stick with me, and I promise you will not want to miss a single moment. Analeigh Tipton first became famous because of a television show where people compete in modeling. You might know it as America's Next Top Model. She did not just compete, she stood out from the crowd. But Analeigh is not only about modeling. She is also an actor in movies and shows, proving she can do a lot more than just look good in front of the camera. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Analeigh's photos show a different side of her. One that is fun, unique, and even a little mysterious. You might think you have seen everything about her, but trust me, these pictures will make you think again. Look at this. Analeigh is not just posing and looking serious like in most modeling photos. Well, these pictures catch her being real, laughing, making funny faces, and just being herself. It is kind of refreshing, right? Sometimes famous people seem so perfect and far away, but here you see that Analeigh is just like you and me. And there is more. Some photos show her with cool hairstyles, different clothes, and even some unexpected expressions. You might even find one that makes you laugh or say, "Wow, I did not know she could look like that." You know, it is easy to forget that people in the spotlight have their own style and personality. Photos like these help us see beyond the surface. Analeigh's pictures are like a little window into her world, a place where she is free to be herself. And you might wonder, why does this matter? Well, it reminds us that being real is important, even when you are famous or in front of a camera. We all have moments where we want to be serious, and moments where we just want to have fun and be silly. Here's another thing that makes these photos stand out. They are not all the same. Some are artistic, showing her in a way that makes you stop and think. Maybe she looks thoughtful or dreamy in these. It is like the photos tell a story without using any words. Have you ever tried to tell a story just by showing a picture? It is not easy, but Analeigh's photos do that, making you feel something or imagine what she might be thinking. Now I want to share a fun fact. Did you know Analeigh Tipton used to be a competitive figure skater before she started modeling? That is right. Skating requires practice, balance, and strength, and it shows in how confident she looks in her photos. Sometimes when you see her posing or standing tall in a picture, you can almost feel the power and control she learned from skating. It is pretty cool how different parts of her life come together in these images. And here is something important. These photos remind us to appreciate different kinds of beauty. Not just the kind you see in magazines or on television, but the kind that comes from being yourself. Analeigh's smile, her eyes, her expressions, they all show something real and honest. That is a lesson for all of us. No matter who you are or what you look like, your real self is the most interesting and beautiful thing you have. By now you might be thinking, okay, but where can I see these photos? Well, there are lots of pictures online, from photo shoots, movies, and even personal moments she has shared. I suggest looking for her official social media pages or interviews where she talks about her life and work. But remember, it is important to respect her privacy and enjoy these photos with kindness. Behind every picture is a real person with feelings, dreams, and stories. Fans of Analeigh Tipton also create amazing artwork and posts inspired by her photos. It is a great way to see how much people appreciate her talent and personality. Maybe someday you will be inspired to create something too. So, the next time you see a photo of someone famous, take a moment to look deeper. What story is that picture telling? How does it make you feel? Analeigh Tipton's photos are a perfect example of how pictures can be more than just images. They can show who a person really is. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to stay tuned because there's always more cool stuff to explore. And hey, let me know in the comments which photo of Analeigh surprised you the most. Until next time, be yourself, have fun, and remember, you do not have to be perfect to shine.